It's 4 o'clock in the morning and we just got
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So you want to tell me about your first thought?
Oh, really fell.
Oh, it fell.
That's okay.
Well, that's okay. That happens in life. Things fall.
Help you with anything?
No, I think we're okay now. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. It's playing with you. That's what this energy is, Camellia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, come. Well,
Thank you.
you're welcome, Camellia. It's on?
Yeah, it's on.
Huh?
Yeah, it's on. Here, I'll even check for you. It's on. Oh, it's on, buddy.
Huh?
It's on, G. Mm-hmm. Well, are you gonna tell me your first thought of the day at 4 o'clock?
Sure, you can ask me, yes.
Yeah, so it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We just woke up.
I was very thirsty. I'm looking for something to drink. At the same time, very first thought this morning was, what is it? Life
It was,
life is a
I am not the master, I am truth.
Yes.
It's a good thing I was a TV actor so I can memorize everything like a parrot.
Yeah, that's great. Yes.
Good slave parrot.
You can, what Camellia just said,
You're not flashing people, are you?
nay. No.
Then I can't use this video.
No.
He's recovering his knee.
This is exactly what happened to you. Once you become religious, you will, for no reason, like a flower has blossomed, that's exactly what will happen to you. There are a few signs of being a religious person, and I can almost guarantee you, if you have grown up in any religion, organized religion in the universe, you have become part of the crowd. You have not become yourself. And any child coming into the universe will be given an organized religion. He cannot escape. Doesn't matter who it was, whether it was Buddha, whether it was Jesus, whether it was Muhammad, whether it was Kabir or Nanak. They came just like us, from their mothers and fathers' sperm. Where the depths they go into themselves is cannot be put into, I can hint at it. It's one energy that is split into two, like a male and a female sperm becoming one. Then whatever the circumstances are where the child is born, that will be the religion they will give it to him, because that's all what was done to them when they were children.
You're not flashing people again, are you?
Huh?
Are you flashing anybody?
Am I? No. Where? Have you ever in your universe come across relaxed atmosphere like this? This was my whole dream in my life. My daughter, my princess, comes back home to herself. This is so rare. India has produced so many mystics, so many. Nowhere in the universe have produced so many mystics, but not the female. Yeah. I was hoping Camellia comes back to herself, becomes nobody's disciple, that she is her own master. And people envy her here. Oh my God. Everywhere they envy her. Instead of being jealous or whatever you're doing, sit within yourself for an hour. You can become yourself.
That's,
Hmm?
it's very interesting you say this.
Okay, yeah.
Because as you know, I had an experience
Yeah.
recently
Okay.
where somebody purposely tried to cause harm or manipulate, but you can't penetrate through the light.
Exactly.
Because like Buddha
Yeah.
says,
Yeah.
hurt people hurt people. If you're so happy and contented within, you're not gonna go out of your way to hurt anyone, fuck anyone around, manipulate anyone, control anyone, because you have no desire for any of these things.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're so at home within your own light, but the light really irritates the masses.
Oh.
They'll come for you. They purposely seek you out because they can't understand why they have all these worldly things and they can't be happy. Well, why can't you be happy? Because you don't have the light within. You haven't cleared out all the darkness. You haven't cleared out all the trauma. You haven't cleared out all the thoughts. You haven't cleared out the beliefs. You haven't
So right.
taken out all those things that were imposed on you, that took you away from being childlike, like Socrates says, like a child of wonder. You've lost your being of wonder. Because the body goes, when we see these halos around the heads of all these gurus, it's because they went into crystalline bodies. They went into pure light. We are carbon bodies. We were born during this time as carbon bodies, and now we are starting to become light if one is going within and becoming the light within. You talk, please. No, I love listening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing great, but
Oh, but I love listening to you.
I see women preachers, but that's through reading books. Whether they're Christian preachers, Sikh preachers, or Hindu preachers, but they're hiding behind their real face. You can't do that. Somewhere you are going to come across a person like me who's going to expose you. But I'm not looking for no followers. I have few friends in the village. Wow, they're so happy, so happy. People they can't understand what have they found. For that happiness, you don't need anything from the universe. You need to work on yourself. You need to open yourself up from inside. Flow like a river from inside. But if you're going to any fake masters and you're part of the crowd, you will never know what truth is. Never know what truth is.
Uh-huh.
And you come to people like person like me, you will get exposed. I have even put a challenge out here. The most cunning and corrupt and unreligious people I have come with is Osho's disciples. They're so cunning. I even challenge them. Come and stay with me at my place for 3 days. Tell me who you are. What are you doing in this universe for the nature? They are manipulating themselves. One thing I do to my friends, if they come to me, I send them for meditation, Osho meditation, I will send them. But I will not let them start becoming part of their crowd. And any of you, if you're interested in becoming yourself, nobody has ever said this. Osho's disciples won't even say this to you. Never mind, Hindu disciples. Go from meditation alone. Don't take anything else from them. You'll get tied up. They will, because you're just starting out and they're ahead of you. All they're doing is trying to make a part of the crowd, but you're not the crowd. You're so unique within yourself. For that, you need to discover yourself. And if you say that, oh, I'm a Jesus follower, I'm so and so's follower. You're nobody's follower. You're being dishonest to yourself. Who's the follower of this Jesus? You can answer me. I have no problem listening to you. Those masters were nobody's disciples. I don't need a master.
Yes, they were disciples. They were disciples of somebody.
Huh?
They were disciples of somebody. They were the disciples of self.
Oh, the self. I'm talking about the outside world.
Well, there's no outside world then.
You know, we gotta make this clear to the people. The moment you start sitting with somebody, start copying them, you're not the original. Then you're gonna become photocopy. The Creator has created only one of you. Only one of you. He will never create another one like you ever. So it doesn't matter where you are in the universe. Please, it's not difficult. I'm asking you to sit an hour by yourself in the 24 hours a day. Give 1 hour to yourself. You will see even in a couple of weeks, you will start seeing a change inside you. And that's not anybody's brainwashing to you, like in an organized religion where you go. They brainwash you from your childhood. And you can't come out. I myself, friends, too, was born in Sikh religion, which happened to be a last religion on earth. And it became organized. What the Sikhs are not getting, Nanak was not a Sikh person. He was an enlightened master within himself. But that goes same with me, whatever I have become, when I leave my body, it will go with me. Even my friends coming to me, they said, oh, we can start a religion here. I said, no, yes, after I'm gone, you can do whatever you like, because that's what you are good at in India, making religions. You don't want to know yourself. I will not let you make a religion out of me while I'm in this body here. Wow. Wow.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's so sexy.
What makes him sing in the morning? That's what creation is, singing. Why can't you hear? I'm speaking to you, at the same time I'm connected with that song. You know, what is this song? Until you clean all the rubbish out of you, all rubbish put into you by religions and the politician, you will not be able to hear this nature singing. Doesn't matter where you are in the universe. So many mysterious things happen in life. They won't happen in the West, I can guarantee you this. Yesterday, Camellia went to get her ears cleaned by a friend. That friend is such a unique person.
You just gotta show his face.
She never knew this kind of thing existed in India. We had these people, they could fix your bones, so many things. They were not doctors, but they have mastered this art. But it has come to an end. But this friend, many years ago I came across, I used to see him walking on the foot. Then on Sundays he used to go to this gathering. I saw it that since if he can do a little bit of work on himself, he will become free of them. He doesn't need to become part of the crowd. I asked him, all you have to do is, if you can when you're walking, keep your awareness on your feet. Don't have to say anything. You just keep totally watching your feet. In a couple of weeks he comes over, he starts touching my feet. What happened? He says, I'm so thankful. I was so close. Nobody ever guided me. I said, I can see a person, if somebody is so close, that he can be given something that he can connect with himself. No. Whenever Camellia comes, he admires one thing about Camellia. He says, your daughter, whenever she says, I will meet you at a certain time, certain place, she's there on that certain time and certain place. Nobody is in India ever does that. Nobody. They will call you, they will never meet you. I said, yeah, that's now I call living consciously. There is a difference. If you're brought up in an unconscious atmosphere, you gotta see the value of the time of the other person, what you have said.
So
Yes.
important.
Plus, if you want to be one with the universe energy at that moment, if you don't walk that path, what you're saying, then you're not one with the universe energy. You're manipulating it. That's what they are good at in India, I can tell you that. They are manipulating it. Now, Camellia goes to him yesterday. Camellia did discover something new, which I didn't know either. Camellia came home and was telling me, right at in the marketplace, he puts Camellia on a bench, start massaging her. You won't see this happen in India, female being massaged by a male. And this is unexpected because he doesn't run a shop. He
Well,
has.
I'm in some tire shop with some guy cigarette smoking next to me, and I'm like, come on, no cigarettes. So he moves. I'm in like a tire shop.
Yeah, their meeting place was a tire shop. That's where they were supposed to meet. Camellia happened to go past a tire shop, and I knew under that tire shop where it is that there's a people tree and there's a guy underneath does shoe repair. So I confirmed with him and I called Camellia and they got together. And she's came home so relaxed, so happy. You went to get your ear cleaned. Oh, she said, he's so good at massage. So good. Oh, I said, that's great, Now we'll call him home. He's my friend. He will come to my house. But you don't know these things about India. I know you come to discover yourself in India. Whatever you do to in India for, you're gonna get trapped in a organized Hindu religion. They'll trap you. They're very unhappy people because what the British Christianity did to them, they're taking revenge of you. Same is with that Sadhguru. Now he's gonna get exposed very soon because he's not an authentic person. There's no such thing. I will never be anybody's guru. The most I can be to anybody here, I can be their Mitra. Mitra means friend. What I have learned in the universe, what I have done in the universe, if somebody wants to learn, I help him to discover that himself. But that's not becoming his guru. That's art he has inside, hidden in himself. I can guide him. But he has to go the path, walk the path himself to becoming whatever he wants to become. But they won't do that here in India. More question? Friends, you can probably see my knee. I am not very good at English. I was kicked out of school in grade 9 in India here because I was a rebellious person. I went to Canada. I spent 30 years. You speak the truth in Canada, they'll kick you out of there too.
Even quicker.
Do you know in Canada, my daughter's going to hear this for the probably first time, and you too. I chose at age about 52 that I want to be a totally free person from the system, totally free. But at that time, I had worked at this place for almost 25 years in one place. I said, this is not a total freedom. Total freedom is just like you're no part of the system. But that all happens to you slowly from inside. One day will choose, no. I want to be totally free like a child, like he is. And once you start your own path, it happens to you from inside. I had gone through a divorce. I was giving half a check of my salary to my wife and half to myself. I was living on. Now the children had grown up, they were working, and plus I got an opportunity to see how intelligent judges are in Canada. I asked my lawyer, I said, I don't work anymore. Children are working. But you have a system there that if a child wants to go to university, you have to keep feeding him. That's a bullshit. Let the child work for himself. Whatever he wants to become, you have a system there. Why should a father be supporting him? I don't agree with that. Its reason being, whoever created that law, they make money off. Your judge is not a free person in the universe. He too lives through his lies. I can say that right now on his face. I go to the court and lawyer says the judge is not agreeing to reducing your alimony. But I said, I have no money coming. But he says, you gotta pay. I said, the children are working. But he said, the judge won't listen. I said, let me try myself, I'll go. I go to the court, I explain to the judge, I want to be a free person. I don't want to be part of the system anymore where I have to go to work every morning or... He says, no, you have to go to work. I said, you have not been told. I came to this country when I was at age 16. I was used as a child labor. Where was I going to go at age 16? And when I don't speak English, I had to pay my airfare ticket. I had to pay for my meal. I am a self-made person. Can you say that about your judges and lawyers? Are they self-made people? No. Their hope chances are their mothers and fathers' dream. That's why you have not come to know yourself who you are. He says to me, you have to go to work. I say, Your Honor, when I came, I didn't understand the system, but I do understand the system now. Now you find me work. If I choose to go to work, that will be my choice. Life is a choice. And if I don't choose to work, then I don't work. But can you find me work? Since you're just telling me you have to go to work, at 50, who's going to hire me? He became very angry at me, as I couldn't believe a judge sitting on a chair. He's not a caliber of Jesus, I can tell you that, or Buddha, or Nanak, or Kabir. All your judges, I challenge every one of them to... Are they living in truth? If these guys are living in truth, I have this famous line in India. The child lives through lies his whole life. The moment he becomes a judge, he swears, I will speak the truth. Hey, just by saying I will speak the truth, you will not become the truth. This has become a habit of you saying this. Truth has to be discovered. It's not in the books. Otherwise, this universe would have been an enlightened place. But we all lie here, all of us. Anyway, The judge is kind of shocked. The person is. I even said to him, we have one old saying in India. You can take the horse to the water, but you cannot make him drink it. You can give me anything you want. If I chose not to do it, it's my freedom, which you don't understand because you are not sitting in your freedom here. You've been brainwashed in your religion. Doesn't matter what religion it is. To discover your individuality, you have to come out of the system, whatever the way you've been raised from your childhood, and become like yourself. I can only point to you. I cannot give you truth. Nobody can give you truth. But in order to become the original, not become part of the crowd, another thing they won't tell you is if you want to come out of taking births over and over and over, you have to become the originals. Otherwise, the priest is there after your death. He's there, you're doing your rituals. He was doing his rituals before. He's doing rituals when you got married, and when you died, he will be there doing your ritual. I told the guy and the priest in my village, I said, let's go to the cemetery. You do a prayer for me. I said, I don't think anybody has ever come to you to this day that you do prayer for me. You say either you will go to heaven or you go to hell. I said, you do prayer for me, I want to go to hell. Oh, he became so angry. Oh, he's breaking my business. If you have the power to send me to heaven or hell, let's see it. It happens to you from inside. Thank you for listening. And if I made any help to you to become yourself, that is not a brainwashing. It is not. Everything you do outside, it is a brainwashing. It gives me such a joy seeing my princess sitting beside me. I never realized that she will come back home to herself. But she has paid the price. You have to pay the price. It won't happen otherwise. She is a free person. I don't know how this life is a mystery if you surrender yourself to your higher self. There is a higher self within ourselves. But unless you peel the onion, how are you going to discover your other self that you brought with you, that's covered inside you? So then it's just like peeling the onion every day. You peel it. At the end, very last peel of the onion has taken off. What is there? It's called emptiness. This whole universe has started from nothingness or emptiness, whatever you want to call. That's exactly what you become. In my religious books, I start asking them questions about meaning to the words. Nobody understands. Nobody. They just keep reading, keep reading. If you tell me unless the meaning of the word, how this guy found this, what he's saying, the other people are just repeating the words. They don't have the experience of that word. Where did the word come from? If I was to describe you this dog barking outside, bark is a word. But before I gave name to the bark, what was she doing? That's exactly how this universe was. It was all without a word. You can hear it, you can feel it. But then they start naming everything. Now everything is organized. You're discovering yourself as a relationship with the universe nature. It starts to recognize you everywhere you go. Everywhere, automatically, somehow it tracks you. I didn't realize Camellia was so close to nature. She even gave me something, leaving these dogs behind. The only thing I did was whether I loved dogs from my childhood. As you know, in India is full of dogs. The only thing I would experiment with them, I will not say it's my dog. I will not bring that dog minus in it. That's where it creates a problem. But people looking at this dog, they all say it's my dog, but I don't. First thing in the morning, she wants to go out for a walk. I open the door. She goes out for as long as she wants to go. Even during the day, I don't tie any leash to her. People in the neighborhood are very angry. But they're angry as it is. It's not because of my dog, they're angry. There's now much difference between them and the wild dog in the village. They bark too. You will be surprised. Camellia started giving bread to the dogs in front of the house. Here, the poor people don't even have bread to eat. Now, they are wondering what's going on here. We don't get bread to eat. Here, the dog is being fed bread. In the beginning, they didn't have brown bread here. In India, everything we have copy. We're good at copying you. Then Camellia started feeding brown bread. My neighbor got very angry at me. He says, you're feeding your dog bread here. That your dog shits in front of my house. I said, how do you know it's my dog, not any other dog? You always sitting there watching that dog? I said, if you can give me proof that my dog shit in front of your door, please tell me, I'll come and clean it out. Oh, he got so angry at me. Now twice he has come into my house inside the yard. He has cut my flower branches. Bougainvillea, he cuts them right from the ground inside my yard. These are very strange people here, but you got to live with them. You got to ignore them like Buddha did. Buddha was spit on him too, but you can't get angry at them because there's no anger left at the end. Because you were not born with any anger. I can tell you, no child is born with anger. If you don't let him live in freedom, then anger starts to develop inside. That's why we're all angry here. Thank you for listening. I have experimented in India here. Very rare case. Very rare. I don't know if you want. Can you just do it on this, and you're going to cut it to be?
Well, if you go ahead.
India is a very strange place. Very. I made some friends with a Muslim. In my childhood, there was no Muslim in the village, so how am I going to know what they're doing? Now I come back and start visiting these Muslim friends. I used to go play tennis early in the morning in a bigger city, and I used to see this couple, a Muslim couple. They would be laughing on taking their hay for their animals. In the morning they're laughing, I couldn't understand. There's something strange about this couple, and I started saying to them, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. He came to know this guy is not a Muslim, he's not a Hindu, he's not a Sikh. But he says, Assalamu alaikum. He invited me to his house. So I started going to his house. Very poor. Oh, they were so poor. They lived here near my city on the pond, where all the sewer from the big city comes away. They lived in the corner. He told me he used to sell milk and he used to add that pond water into the milk. These are his own words to me. It's amazing, you can't even put clean water in there, but he said he doesn't have the clean water. But these people here are so unconscious. You feed them anything, they think it has become from God. This God's meal to you. None of them will question where God is. None of them. Where is your God? Please tell me. This Muslim guy I start coming to start telling me that he can see God. I couldn't believe. I said, if you can see him, I'm sure you can show it to me too. What are you looking at in the sky? There's a cloud, there's a smoke, there's a... What picture you see in the sky of God? I said, even if that picture, somebody must have told you this is the picture of so-and-so. How did that guy know that's the picture of so-and-so? You don't question.